This is Giants manager Bob Melvin, and you're watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
First of all, what did you make of Hayden's debut?
I thought he pitched good. I mean, I know he gave up a few runs, and it ended up with a home run to tie the game there at the end. But, man, came out throwing 98, using his changeup, all his pitches. I mean, he looks like he has overpowering stuff. Got a little tired there at the end. We needed him to at least, go 5 innings, which he, 1 out short of that. But kept us in a game when he left, and good first start for him.
Third inning after the first 2 guys get on, is that kind of where you see what a pitcher's made of?
Well, yeah, as tough guys have the ability to get out of those type things, strikeouts and I thought he used all his pitches really well too, especially that inning when, you got 2 on, nobody out. You're in a situation where now you got to bear down a little bit, really no room for error, and gets out of it with nobody moving up. So that was an impressive inning.
Getting him up to 97 pitches, is that his physicality or is that the needs in the bullpen or both?
A little both. He's been to 90 twice, I think. The last time out, I think he was 91. A little more adrenaline in a big league game. You could see he was getting a little wobbly. 100, we were just trying to get 5 innings out of him. But to get 4 2/3, and when he leaves the game, we're tied, pretty good.
He's been using the changeup apparently more and more,
Yeah.
and that's something that's kind of been a work in progress. That surprised you at all, that pitch tonight?
You know what? He's not going to shake Bales off, and it's a good pitch. I think for me it was having faith in doing it in your first big league start when you haven't done it a whole lot. And I think they've been pushing it on him, especially the last couple of starts. And, it all has all the, shapes of being a good pitch, but having faith in it, your first big league start, I think that really impressed me that he understands that he needs more than just a couple pitches. That's going to be a big pitch for him, and Bales put it down, he threw it.
In a one-run game, some of the little things like the Tyler Rogers, the pickoff, and then the back pick, what are your thoughts on those? We keep asking so much about the opposing base running game.
Right. Those were huge. So, I mean, especially the pick at, the pick off at second base. So, we're trying to get better at it, and recently it's been stinging us, those extra bases and those, easy bases. So to get a couple of ones today that were impactful at the time, one's a third out of the inning, both of them third out of the inning, so it was big.
You get home runs today from your 7, 8, and 9 hitters. What can that do for a lineup when you get that type of contributions from the bottom part? Yeah,
look, it's not often that all our runs are scored on home runs, but all those guys have power. So, we spoke earlier in the year about a deep lineup and feeling like you have a chance to score innings, especially with the power at the bottom. Now, it's not often that Conforto's going to hit in the 7 hole. We're trying to do it today, just kind of space our lefties out a little bit. But it's nice to be to look at that lineup and say, those 3 guys with power at the bottom of the lineup, and all 3 of them. I think we only had 2 other hits, maybe, right? So, it's a part of our game that's there. We haven't been great at it this year. At times we have. This ballpark at night, sometimes that's difficult to do.
What have you thought of how Luis Matos has been swinging the bat since he came back up?
Yeah, good. Look, he wasn't swinging great before he came up the first time, and all of a sudden he's on fire. And he was swinging it better this last time. But he gets good pitches to hit. He's going to hit, as we saw earlier. It's about shrinking the zone up and getting a good ball to hit. You saw him take a couple of first pitches today, which is huge for him to lay off maybe teams that are trying to pitch him on the edges. And then, yesterday had a couple hits, and today a couple more and a homer, so it was big.
Today is Johnny stepped as the first toss today, and then this very meaningful today, and then the historical moments for Korean baseball fans. So I saw you talk with the Jong-Bom Lee, the Johnny's dad, in the dugout. What did you talk with him? And then could you tell me Johnny's rehab schedule, if you can?
Schedule is in, he's just rehabbing. He's not going to do any baseball activity for a while. It's just all about getting ready for spring training next year. And his dad's a star, and the link between the two of them, the nickname's really cool. Both of them had a flair for how they played the game. it was an honor to meet him today, and I'm glad he was here and got to throw out the first pitch, and Jung Hoo found a way to put a different glove on a different hand and catch it. So that was pretty cool. And everybody, usually first pitches you're not watching all that closely, but everybody in our dugout was watching that closely. And, it's good for Jung Hoo, too, that, he's out and you kind of feel a little bit lonely at times. I think that was a big moment for him.
Hi, Drew Menda here for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.